I can't believe how many times guys degrade themselves just to please a woman. It's maddening! And the worst part is that this only gives them power, to the point of making guys feel like complete losers. Today, I'm here to explode with rage and show you 4 things that no man should do for a woman if he wants to maintain even an ounce of dignity in this game. So buckle up, because what I have to tell you will make you rethink your attitude from now on. Let's get started. The first point, assuming all her problems. I've seen too many guys trying to be a woman's hero, and there's nothing wrong with that when both are already in a well-established relationship. The problem arises when a man does this with a woman he barely knows. It's infuriating to see how he ends up becoming a servant, someone who's only good for solving her problems. When a man acts like this, he starts taking on responsibility far too soon for the woman's issues. She begins to see him only as a stepping stone, a tool to advance in life. The man becomes nothing more than a doormat. That's why I always say, a man should only help a woman early on in extreme cases, like health issues or as company in a truly tough time. Don't even think about giving money to that woman. Many pretend to be perfect partners just to leech money off naive men. That's a trap. When you offer to solve her problems without knowing her well, you're sending a clear message. You have no self-respect, and you're willing to sacrifice your dignity to try to get her attention. That's unacceptable. A healthy relationship should be based on reciprocity and respect, not one side exploiting the other. Furthermore, when a man puts himself in that servile position, he loses the woman's respect. She starts to see him as weak, with no priorities of his own and easily manipulated. A woman worth having will want a strong partner, someone who has their own life, and not a doormat who does everything for her without a second thought. So get to know that woman well before offering any financial help. Evaluate whether she's by your side for the right reasons or if she's just taking advantage of your goodwill. A high-value woman will never accept money from a man she barely knows because she values and respects herself. So think twice before trying to buy that woman's affection with money. Respect is earned, not bought. Second point, giving her the power of manipulation. It's infuriating to see how some men, eager to please a woman, end up handing over all the power of manipulation to her. The relationship dynamic becomes toxic because the woman realizes she holds that power in her hands and, knowing it, starts demanding more and more. And the guy, like a puppet, does everything she wants without question. This is an outrage. A man who allows himself to be manipulated in this way is becoming a doormat, a true puppet, just to try to maintain a woman's attention and affection. This fills me with rage. He's not trying to manipulate, but he ends up being manipulated because he's desperate to please. He becomes a lapdog, always ready to obey any command, without any dignity. Never, ever, under any circumstances, give a woman the power to manipulate you, regardless of how much you like her. You don't need to be a doormat to please a woman. This is humiliating and disrespectful to yourself. Use seduction the right way. Don't try to take the easy path because that, in the long run, will only leave you feeding on emotional crumbs. Respect and admiration are built through a balanced relationship where both have a voice and decision-making power. When you give all the power to the woman, you're basically saying that your own will and needs don't matter. This is a monstrous mistake. Furthermore, a real woman, one worth having, doesn't want a man she can manipulate. She wants a strong, confident partner who knows how to assert himself. If you show yourself as weak and submissive, she'll lose interest quickly. It's a matter of instinct. She'll seek someone who challenges her, who inspires her, and who stands by her as an equal, not someone who just says, yes. So, maintain your dignity. Don't get carried away by the desire to please at all costs. Learn to set your boundaries and make it clear that you also have your own needs and desires. Healthy relationships are based on mutual respect, not one side dominating the other. Enough of being a puppet. Show that you have value and deserve to be treated with respect. Third point, handing over your future to her. When it comes to your future, every decision you make is crucial. If you end up following a path you don't desire, you'll bitterly regret it later on. Therefore, never give up the future you want for yourself to pursue something with a woman. It's infuriating to see how many men get carried away, abandoning their own dreams and goals just to please a woman. I've witnessed many men who don't want to have children at a certain point in their lives, but they give in just to satisfy the woman. This is unacceptable. Even worse is when a man forsakes his own dreams and adopts hers as if he's obligated to do so to stay with her. This enrages me. You can't allow yourself to be ruled by emotion to the extent of giving up the things you desire for your life just to satisfy her happiness. Your future is as important as hers. Why the hell would you give up like that? This is a betrayal against yourself. Be sensible in your relationships and always put yourself first, no matter how much you feel for her. If you sacrifice your dreams and desires for the sake of someone else, you're only fooling yourself and setting yourself up for a life of regrets. Don't let anyone, absolutely anyone, dictate the course of your life. Your future is in your hands and should be guided by your own wishes and ambitions. So, maintain your dignity and unwavering goals. Don't let a relationship make you forget who you are and what you wish to achieve. Respect starts with you, and any woman worth it will respect your choices and support your dreams, rather than wanting you to sacrifice everything for her. Enough of being submissive and giving up your own future. Take control of your life and follow the path you believe is best for you. Fourth point, accepting disrespect and emotional manipulation. It's unacceptable how many men allow women to disrespect their boundaries and manipulate their emotions. Enough of tolerating toxic behaviors in the name of love or seeking acceptance. If a woman doesn't respect your opinions, feelings, and personal space, it's time to reassess that relationship. Many men submit to being treated like doormats, accepting being belittled, controlled, and emotionally manipulated. This is absurd. You don't deserve to be treated this way by anyone, let alone someone who supposedly should love and respect you. If a woman tries to control you, make you feel guilty, or emotionally manipulate you to get what she wants, this isn't love, it's abuse. Stop bending to the desires of someone who doesn't value your integrity and happiness. It's time to set boundaries and demand respect. Don't be afraid to take a stand and defend your dignity. If a woman can't treat you with respect and consideration, she doesn't deserve a place in your life. Learn to recognize the signs of a toxic relationship and have the courage to move on in search of true and healthy love. Your emotional well-being and self-esteem are worth much more than any detrimental relationship. So, my friends, it's time to act with courage and determination. Don't let toxic relationship patterns continue. Value yourselves, respect yourselves, and seek relationships based on reciprocity, respect, and genuine love. Don't settle for emotional scraps or the idea that you need to sacrifice yourself to be loved. Always remember, you deserve to be treated with dignity, to be truly loved, and to have your dreams and desires respected. Don't accept anything less. Be strong, be assertive, and be willing to pursue full happiness, even if it means walking a lonely path for a while. The future is in your hands. Don't hand over control of your lives to anyone. Be the protagonists of your own stories and build healthy and meaningful relationships. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with those who need to hear these words. Together, we can create a world where true love and mutual respect prevail. See you next time.